All right, and we're back. It's me, Cash. Welcome to Cash Piece. Even though I discuss more than One Piece on the channel at this point, let me know if I should change the name of the channel. I don't think I will, but whatever. Today we are here to talk about the great piece of art that is Yoshihiro Togashi's Hunter x Hunter. And one of the amazing things about Hunter x Hunter is the fact that it has arguably the best power system in all of shonen anime, manga, etc. Some other good ones are Stans and JoJo's. Jujutsu Kaisen definitely has a great power system. Naruto, I would argue. I'm not sure about some of the more recent anime that have come out over the last like 3 or so years or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if you think one of them has a really great power system, definitely drop it down in the comments, and I might check it out. To be honest, I definitely am interested in maybe seeing some new stuff. That being said, today we're here to talk about Nen Abilities. One of the most amazing things about Hunter x Hunter is these amazing abilities that are unique to the individual, and we're about to rank them. Let me know what you think. If I should rank them by power, how cool I think they are, you know what I'm saying, usefulness. I haven't really decided just yet, so I think I'm just gonna, start doing it, and we're just gonna see where it goes, you know what I'm saying, see how I feel with it. So that being said, you know what I'm saying, bada bing, bada boom, we about to get this thing rocking and rolling. And of course, I got both my mans, Gon and Killua up here in the corner, and they are about to disappear in a second when I switch to the screen, like so. Oh, you see that? It's a tier list. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's get this lined up. That looks about right there. And yeah, let's get this shit going, right? So, the question is really, these aren't in like any kind of crazy order or anything, just to let you know. Like they got freaking Netaro's ability first. We got the 100 type Guanyin. And as you can see, the tiers are, what is this? Trash, man, solid. Now we're talking Nen Master and God tier. Which we are immediately dropping Netaro's 100 type Guanyin right there. It don't matter if this is power. It don't matter if this is coolest abilities in Hunter x Hunter. It don't matter if this is usefulness. Who don't need 100 arms? I could use 100 arms. I know that for sure. And yeah, what needs to be said about Old Man Netero? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? One of the most iconic fights in shonen history. Him and Meruem. Yeah, not too much else needs to be said. That's all I can say right there. Okay, we got 11 black children. I don't know this one off top. I'm not gonna hold you. For the ones that I don't know, I'm gonna put in what is this at first, and then I'm gonna hit the wiki maybe. Next up, we got 14 Devils by Razor. See now, Razor, if this was Nen users, which let me know if you want me to do that. I might do that one, maybe not next, but I might put it on the calendar. So we got Razor right here, and his like 14 Devils. The thing is, if you put it in the context of like his dodgeball game in Greed Island, it's super OP for that. Okay, let me decide what this list is, right? I'm gonna make it a combination of like power, but also usefulness. You know what I'm saying? Because Hunter x Hunter isn't a system where it's all based on power. You know what I'm saying? Some of these are more technical, tactical type abilities. You know what I'm saying? So usefulness will give it a boost. Power will also give it a boost. Okay, so let's start there. As far as usefulness is concerned, I think that having a bunch of these like clone things or whatever, not really clones, but you know what I'm saying, the little number guys, can be really useful. You know what I'm saying? If you just have like day-to-day stuff that you need to do, or the context of a dodgeball game. But as far as cool factor and like power, you know what I'm saying? I think this is a perfect, solid one right here. Let me just scroll up again, and I'm just gonna leave this right here. And I can see down here, you guys don't really need to see everything. So, okay. I think this is a good baseline right here, to be honest. What the heck? What is this order? Next up, we got Adult Gone. Okay, well, Gone's adult transformation is going in God tier, obviously. But without me being too crazy biased right now, let me just quick just say that there are drawbacks to him using this. For example, the fact that he solid strongest Hatsu in Hunter x Hunter. Shout out my man Lord League in the chat right now. My one person that put a comment in there. But anyway, yeah. So when it comes to Adult Gone with his transformation, obviously the drawback is the fact that he had to lose himself and basically make this huge sacrifice at the end of it, where he lost his Nen ability and pretty much almost died. But you know, cool factor, God tier. Power, God tier. Usefulness for what he needed it for, God tier. So it's staying right there. What we got here? Aura Arm by Sadasio. This is another one I'm not sure of off top. I'll double back for this. Raises Aura Ball. And if somebody got Aura, it's definitely Razor. You know what I'm saying? Low key, I'm gonna put this in Now We're Talking, because you didn't really know like what he was really coming with until we seen him just kind of own, not necessarily own the Phantom Troop, but he yeeted that shit, and I was like, oh man, this guy is not playing. So definitely cooler than this one, you know what I'm saying, as far as abilities go. And you know, I'm kind of surprised that we didn't see anybody else use something. Well, actually, we do see something kind of similar. A little, is it the arc before? The arc before him, which I'm sure is going to be on this list. So we'll get back to that. All right, we got Aura Blast with Bloster. This is the blue lobster guy. And you know what I'm saying? It's not trash per se, you know what I'm saying? But it's going in man, because it's like, yeah, you can shoot. But there's not too much going on here, you know what I'm saying? Mission is cool. If there's another level to this ability that I'm not aware of off top, that I'm like forgetting or something, definitely let me know. Feel free to just keep saying stuff in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Aura Burst. This is the guy in the wheelchair from Heaven's Arena. This is trash. Well, you just enhanced your wheelchair basically. No, this is trash, bro. And you know, I can't wait till his buddy comes up, because he's going right next to him. But we got Meruem next. And Meruem, Aura Synthesis. I mean, his ability is kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? It is cool. He's a specialist, you know what I'm saying? So I wanna put him up here, but I don't know if we saw enough with it. So I'm kind of like, I'm kind of in between Nen Master and Now We're Talking. I think I'm gonna put it in Now We're Talking for now. And at the end of this, I'm gonna put them all in order and whatnot. But right now, and I need to move a little fast, because I low-key need to speed run this, because I forgot to charge some of these batteries. I got backups over here though, so I might have to just pop that in a second. Not in a second, but in a little bit. All right, next we got Super Saiyan, aka Autopilot. I keep scrolling down. I said I wasn't scrolling down anymore. We got Super Saiyan, aka your boy. They got offed by Hisoka, Shalnark. And this is a pretty cool ability, you know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they put this one before his like black voice, but he could put the needle in himself and basically just turn into autopilot and go Super Saiyan on your ass. So low key, I'm gonna put this in now we're talking, because it's pretty fire. I can't lie. We got Battle Tops. Oh, I was waiting for you. Trash. Beelzebub, poof. Okay. This is a super useful ability. He can put himself into like 1,000,000 pieces. I don't remember the exact number. It's definitely better than 14 Devils. Nen Master, I don't know. I don't know about Nen Master. But honestly, he could go down to a molecular level, you know what I'm saying? And break himself into segmentations of himself, not just like these small versions, but like big versions of himself, and basically make it seem like it's his regular self. So for usefulness, pretty high. Power, it's not really a power-based ability like that, you know what I'm saying? But you can do some good psychological stuff with this, just messing with people because they're like, damn, like when he basically did that to Knuckle when he burst into a million of these things and was just like, all right, follow me out the castle. So I'm gonna put this in Netmaster, to be honest. Okay, so next, spoilers if you're not caught up with the manga, but we got First Prince Benjamin Baton. Now this is a good ability right here. He basically has like his private army soldiers and whatnot, and each time one of them dies, he gets their ability. So it's kind of similar to Krollo's. It's kind of similar to Steel Chain. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm sure both will be on here later. But this is a pretty good ability. I'm like, is it better than Autopilot, Aura Synthesis, and Aura Ball? I want to say yes, to be honest. Is it God tier? No, it's not God tier. Because basically, a bunch of your niggas gotta die for to use this. Which, you know, you're gonna be OP in the end, but I don't know. But yeah. And then we got Big Bang Impact by freaking my guy, what's his name? My guy, Uvogan. There we go. The names are literally on here. My guy Uvogan. And so, as far as this one is concerned, like, yo, power, out of here. Power is out of here. Usefulness, you getting the scope is out of here, yo. He made the Shadow Beast look crazy, for sure, using this ability. I'm putting this in Netmaster, to be honest. It's pretty fire. You see now, if I stop to think about like which ones I'm putting over which one right now, I'm gonna take too much time. So I'm gonna do that at the end. Like I said, we got Big Wall by Grachon. These aren't the best pictures, y'all. So it's hard for me to kind of see what this is, and it's tiny as hell. So I'm gonna put this in what is this right now, and then I'm gonna come back to it. We got Biohazard by Heinrich. Now this is cool. All right, I keep doing it, but whatever. I should look at the other screen and see like where we at. But I want to keep this on in the frame. So we got Biohazard by Heinrich. Heinrich is another manga exclusive character, and he basically could turn. He can give things the properties of animals, which is interesting, like inanimate objects, but they can still keep the function of whatever it is. Like he turned a shotgun into snakes and caught these two guys off by surprise, and then it blew their heads off. You know what I'm saying? This ability is fire, and it's super useful for sure. Power, you know, debatable, but as far as usefulness, I think this is Netmaster worthy, to be honest. And he's been going to work with it in the manga. Like he's been going to work. Okay, so we got Black Gorenu, which is one of the abilities of Gorenu. And I'm not gonna lie, both of these monkeys are gonna be in man. Not monkeys, but gorillas. Okay, now we got Sean Ark's main ability, Black Voice. So it's not, I don't know if I'm putting it solid. As far as this is concerned, usefulness, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think solid is actually right for this, to be honest, if I got autopilot up here. And I think this is kind of shaping up pretty nicely so far. The only one I'm kind of unsure of so far is Biohazard, if this is going to stay right here, as far as the levels go. All right, we got Black Widow, which is when Palm like powers up with her hair suit and all that good stuff. You know, I've never really been a super fan of this. So I'm feeling solid to meh on this one, but I'm not sure. Usefulness, it's pretty useful, so I'll put it in solid. We got Blinky by Shizuku. Now this power could be really OP sometimes. So I wanna go. I'm between these two right now. It takes a bit to get up into God tier. These ones that just popped up early for some reason. I don't know why. But Blinky could one-shot people if they got cuts and stuff and just suck their blood out. So I'm gonna put it here because it's a one-shotter. But I also think that we may just not have seen, you know, some of the vulnerabilities and weaknesses of this, and those may be exposed pretty soon if she runs into Hisoka. Yeah, so I think maybe this is glazing a little bit. So I'm gonna put it in Now We're Talking, to be honest, because I think I was about to go overboard a little bit. All right, we got Bloody Mary, Zakuro, another manga character who could basically use his blood. I don't know if you ever seen Gen V, which is like a spinoff for The Boys that's on Prime Video, but the main character has a very similar power. If you haven't watched it, definitely check that out. Very great show, great writing, great characters. R.I.P. to the guy, the one actor that died in a motorcycle accident this year. But as far as this guy and his ability, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's solid, you know what I'm saying? It's solid. We got Body Alteration by Illumi, and he used this to trick everybody, including his own brother at the Hunter Association. Not the Hunter Association, the Hunter exam. So, you know, there's more than one ability that you could change the way you look in this. But it is useful. It's useful. I'm gonna go solid on this. I'm gonna go solid since I was going up down between these three. Body and Soul by Lynch. You see now this power, I'm gonna be a little biased. Because Lynch, you know, catch up with the manga if you're not caught up. But I like her ability. Her ability is pretty cool. She basically has the ability to ask somebody a question and punch them and punch the answer out of them. You know what I'm saying? And it like comes out as like a thought bubble, basically, that only her and the person that she punches could hear. And I think Now We're Talking with that one for sure. We got Bisky, who's got body transformation. I'm not a fan of this. It's going in trash. I'm sorry. It makes her strong, but I'm good. We have what has the properties of gum and rubber and gum, bungee gum. God tier. Yeah, it's going to the God tier, yo. I'm not saying anything else. It's over with. We got Burrowing by Worm. This is trash. Worm is one of the shadow beasts. They all got rocked immediately. We got The Cat That Lived a Million Lives, which is pretty cool. This is another manga exclusive one. Read the manga. As you can see, there's a bunch of these powers here, and it's great. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you may have seen this channel because of me reacting to the recent chapters anyway. But let's see here. Cat Who Lived a Million Lives. She could basically die, and then this thing gonna kill the person that killed her and bring her back to life with his life force. So yeah, Nen Master, and it's going high up here. Even though I'm not ordering these yet, it's going high up here. I don't know. I'm putting it in the front just to be a dick. But all right, what else we got? We got Cocoon Poof. You know what I'm saying? He was just hiding in that shit. Trash. He was just hiding in it. Morel thought something was really going on too. That was the part that was annoying me. I'm annoyed that this is on here. I'm annoyed that's on here. If I'm missing something also with this or with anything, you know what I'm saying? You could just say in the chat. And you know, I got the chat open down here so I can look and see. Let's see here. Because you know, I'm also trying to quick run this a little bit. Let's see here. We got Conjured Cross Bow and Claws. You see now, objectively speaking, Chitu, this could be a dope ability, but for him specifically, you know what I'm saying? He should have never made this. You know what I'm saying? He should have never made this. And he doesn't do anything useful with it. He just gets one shot, so it's going to trash. I'm sorry. All right, we got Contagion by Morena. And Contagion is going in the God tier. Again, this is another manga exclusive one, but she could basically, she has to do like a pregame or whatever, but that basically she has cards, the other person has cards, they have to flip them over and they can discard them. At the end of it is a yes or no question as to whether or not they're going to join her crew, basically. Not pirate crew, but you know what I mean. And she has to kiss him also. Yo, if you read the last batch of chapters, like, you already know what type of time this is on, and it is God tier. Okay, we got Convert Hands by my man Crollo, and this is a pretty OP ability and a stolen ability by him. Convert Hands is pretty cool. He could turn somebody into him or himself into somebody else. It's pretty OP if used in the right way. I'm gonna put this in Nen Master. We got Countdown by Again Through. I'm not a fan of Again Through, but this is a cool ability. It put the fear of God in some people for sure. I'm putting in Now We're Talking. We got Crazy Slots by Kite. You see now, I haven't been like weighing the drawbacks as much, you know what I'm saying? But I do. This ability is just cool, you know what I'm saying? It's just cool. Every time that he did the slots, you're just waiting to see what it's gonna land on and to see what he's gonna make the most of it. As far as Nen users, you know what I mean? Kite is getting pretty high on that list. So let's see here. As an ability, though, the drawback is pretty high. So I'm gonna put it in Now We're Talking, to be honest. But I do really like that a lot. Cross Game by Ms. Ice Storm. I don't remember this one off top. I know that this is ability that he used one time, pretty much in the manga, in one chapter. So I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Okay, so this is Kabuto's ability with the little pieces of paper. This is solid. It's solid. We got the darts. We got the dart game with the siblings. This is pretty OP, to be honest, because not everybody has the Nen mastery to do what Killua did with this. I'm actually gonna put this in Nen Master because I feel like most people are just getting taken out by this, to be quite honest. We got Deep Purple by my guy Morel. This is the most versatile ability outside of Bungee Gum, if not the most versatile ability in all of Hunter x Hunter. It's gotta be at the top of Nen Master for the most part, because he could just do everything with it. But the big drawback actually is the fact that once he loses his pipe, he's low-key SOL. So that's the tough part. So he can't be at the top of Nen Master, but I'm gonna put him there. We got Dismembered Hands by Shoot. Now he does do a good bit with these. He makes the absolute most of this ability, but the ability itself sucks. I'm gonna put it in meh, to be quite honest. Dive Bomb by the Bat. It's trash. Dr. Blythe. Now Dr. Blythe is pretty cool. She could conjure this Nen Beast basically, and it could slowly freaking heal her or somebody else, but she can't use Nen otherwise in the meantime. So that's a pretty big drawback. But she even used it to stop herself when she was in midair when she got rocked by my man Netero. So I'm gonna put it in Now We're Talking, but that's a pretty big drawback. Dog Manipulation by Squalla. Now I'm a dog person. I do love dogs, but this is solid. Just barely making it past man. Doppelganger by Hanzo. This is super cool. It's got the cool factor. Now We're Talking. Double Face. We got Crollo Double Face. Which one is this one? This picture is hard to see. I don't remember this one off top, so I'm gonna have to come back to it. Double Machine Gun by Franklin. This is going in, man. It's similar to blasters, you know what I'm saying? They just shooting Nen bullets for the most part. We got Double by Castro. Now he didn't use this well at all, but it's pretty similar to Doppelganger, but he didn't use it well, and it also had a drawback to it as well, I believe. So it doesn't have the same level of cool factor that this one has. So I'm gonna go with, it's just the second version. It's two of them. So it's going to men. We got the Dowsing Chain. Now my favorite Hunter x Hunter character is Kurapika. So I'm gonna be a little biased here, you know what I mean? But here's the thing. The Dowsing Chain, he could use it to, see who's lying and stuff. Like a lie detector is super important. I feel like in world where people literally go by, I'm a manipulator, you know what I mean? So as far, I'm gonna put it in Now We're Talking. Some of these is hard to say whether or not it's Nen Master tier or not, because it doesn't have any kind of like real super offensive ability or anything. It's really just a useful ability. So let's see here. We got Dragon Head by Zeno. This shit is fire. I love it. Nen Master for sure. We got Dragon Dive by Zeno. This is also fire. Oh, I want to put a god tier. It's the freaking thumbnail. It's god tier. It's god tier. I'm throwing it. I don't care. Dragon Dive is amazing. One of the best scenes in all of Hunter x Hunter. We got Emperor Time. This is an obvious god tier. No question. We got Enchanting Music by Melody. Now, this ability is one of the most underrated for sure. Because she is not a powerful person, but on a ship full of some of the most powerful people in the world, she caught everyone's attention using this ability. So I can't have it any lower than Now We're Talking. And it's crazy how we got more in this half than we have in this half. I feel like, at least. I'm not counting right now. But it's because Hunter x Hunter just has so many cool abilities, you know what I'm saying? So it's tough to put it in Nen Master, I feel like. So I'm going to put it here, and then when we reorganize, I'll revisit it. Okay, we got Bill's ability. Bill's ability is man, I can't lie. Exorcism. This is, you see, Tagashi himself said that this is basically a god tier ability, but you know, there's more than one Nen exorcist in the world. So, but he made him an S class for his Nen affinity. So I feel like it has to be at least Nen Master. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's not God tier. You see, and then we got the other exorcism, but who wants to see this chick get pregnant? We don't. It's going in mad because it's useful, but we don't want to see that. We got Explosive Orbs by Silva. This right here. You know, I said there's another ability kind of similar to freaking Razor's Aura Ball. This is the granddaddy of that one. Now he didn't do too much with it to Crollo. He did one shot freaking Cheeto, whatever. But was he using that, or was that just Nen Fist? I don't know. I love this ability. It's going up here. I don't care. Let's see. We got Fleedom by Ikalgo. I don't like Ikalgo's ability that much. It's like, yeah, he's sniping though, and he can shoot niggas, and he can bring people to life and take over their body. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. Now we're talking, at least, you know what I'm saying? And again, this is the first tier with freaking going into the second row right here. And it's because there's just so many good abilities in Hunter x Hunter. There really is. We had the Fun Cloth by Crollo, one of his more underrated abilities. We got Gallery Fake by Cortopi. It's useful, but it's pretty meh. Probably the most meh ability out of the Founders group, if we're keeping it a beam. We got God's Accomplice. Now this is pretty tough. Holds his breath and he disappears completely from existence. You can't end him or anything. Yeah, Nen Master for sure. We got Godspeed. Godspeed is God tier. Nothing else needs to be said about that. We got Great Haiku by Basho. Now, Great Haiku by Basho is the most OP ability in Hunter x Hunter. And he's playing God, so it's God tier. Now, I know what you're thinking. Basho has a God tier ability, and the answer is yes, because he can basically, if you read or watched, really if you read JJK, there's a character in there that can basically bend reality based on what he thinks is funny. You know what I'm saying? This is basically that ability, but in poetry form. He can make anything happen or be possible, but he has to make it in the form of a haiku, and he has to think it's a good haiku. So the upper level for that could literally be, you know what I'm saying, him freaking ending Meruem because he thinks it's a good haiku. All right, so we got Knuckles' ability, and you know, it can be good against somebody that's not as good as him, but against somebody that's better than him, it's almost useless. And I hate dead. It's going in, man. It's not trash, but if he's against somebody that's stronger than him, it's not helping him really. We got Hide and Seek by Nove. This is cool. This is a cool ability. It's going in Now We're Talking, because he basically makes his own pocket dimension. We got the Holy Chain. This ain't holy, but I got my chain on. And it's going in Now We're Talking. He could heal himself. Healing is pretty cool, but it's not, you know, super crazy. We got Hotel, I don't know how to say this one. Whatever, the shoots other ability. He could take your eye or some. It's solid. You know what I'm saying? He could do different some other stuff with it, but you know what I'm saying. All right, we got Hypnotic Spell by Illumi. This is pretty underrated. I'm gonna throw this in Now We're Talking as well. He had Killua really messed up with this for a long time. We got Inamura by Grachan. I'm not sure what this one is. So this is going in, what is this? Yo, out of these ones on the bottom, the ones that I really want to know off top, even though I'm gonna check it out in a second, I got the wiki up over here, is Double Face. I can't remember this off top. What is Crollo's Double Face? Throw that in the chat if you're watching. Indoor Fish. Ooh, Indoor Fish. Indoor Fish is Nen Master for sure. It's not quite God tier, but one of the most unique abilities for sure in the entire series, and it's just cool. It's just cool, and it's OP. All right, we got Instant Lover. Instant Lover is OP, but I think it's just going at the very top of solid because it's not very interesting to me. It can be OP though. It's kind of like Boa Hancock if she was in Hunter x Hunter in a way, but no, we're good. We got Joystick Manipulation, which is this guy's kind of stupid ability. I don't like it. It's kind of trash. We got Judgment Chain. Judgment Chain. See now the problem with this. Oh no, never mind. Actually, I was thinking that this could only be used on the Phantom Troop, but I'm pretty sure that's just Chain Jail. So if this could be used on people outside of the Phantom Troop, then it's God tier. If it can't, then it is Nen Master. But it's going to Nen Master for now, and then maybe I'll check it out later. Jupiter by my guy Bonolenov. Now, I do like the planet Jupiter. I don't know where it is on my planet tier list, but this ability is pretty cool. Pretty cool, should probably be around here, so I don't think it's going too much higher. We got Komugi Gungi Plan. It's trash. Not gonna lie. She's it's trash. Okay, we got Leech. Leech's ability is also trash. I'm not a fan. Lightning Palm by Killua. He messed Benolt all the way up with this, and it was cool seeing him use his Nen abilities for like one of the first times. So, if not the first time, Now we're talking. It's not up here really. Start up there. We got Little Eyes by Oito. Oh, Oito? Okay, she used it, but this is the ability that Killua, that Kurapika stole from somebody, and then she used it. This is actually trash, I can't lie. Because what if there's no bug around or hamster or whatever to use it on? It's kind of dumb. If there's nothing to use it on, what do you have it for? We got Lil Flower by Ginthru. This is pretty tough. Like he blew freaking going to smithereens with this shit. It honestly is going to Nen Master, to be honest. But I might drop it down to Now We're Talking a little bit later at the end. I'm not sure. Love Shower by Pike. What says Pike? Oh, yeah, man, this is trash, bro. This is the spider Chimera. Nah, we good. We got Lovely Ghost Rider by Neon. See, now, here's the problem with this. Lovely Ghost Rider is super OP, specialist ability, super tough, but, and it's a big but, how accurate is it? Because a lot of the Phantom Troops fortunes haven't come true yet. Now, I'm pretty sure that they said that it should happen within a couple of weeks, but who knows? Maybe freaking, what's her name? Maybe freaking, it's just gonna get retconned. You know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna go in Nen Master at least because it is OP when it does work. Magical Spa Service by Biscuit. This is pretty good. It should be on the same level as the Holy Chain, in my opinion. Even though it's a little bit better than the Holy Chain, I don't know if it's all the way up here. Memory Bomb by Pakunoda. This is a super useful ability. This ability is super useful. You can find out, you can see people's memories by shooting them. or you can shoot your memories into other people as well. So I think this is Net Master level ability. I can't lie. And then we got Metamorphosis by UP. This is OP. This is OP as fuck. This is going in Net Master for sure. We got Missile Man by Welvin. This sucks. This is it, man. We got Needle Body Hairs by Porcupine. Oh no, this is not that. By Porcupine. This is going in trash. Shadow Beast, none of you are fire like that, I can't lie. We got Scissors by Gone. Scissors by Gone is it's now we're talking, but it's closer to solid than it is to Net Master for sure. Then we got Needle People by Illumi. I never liked this one. It's going on solid. And then Arrows, even though, you know, Illumi makes the most of his manipulating abilities, but they don't intrigue me too much. Even though I think that it's the fact that he is just an immaculate Nen user that makes the ability what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think that it's him so much, or not. I don't think it's the ability as much as it is him. In other words, he is him. Okay. We got Nen Arrows by Pokul. I think this is pretty cool, but I don't think it's so cool that it's Nen Master level, and I don't think that it is useful, and I do think that it can be decently strong, maybe in somebody else's hands, but he maybe just doesn't have the aura pool for it to be as strong as it could be. We got Nen Threads by Machi. This is super useful. Based on that flashback we saw in the batch of chapters that was the one before the most recent one. She probably learned this from the lady that patched up Sarasu. It's gonna go Now We're Talking. I think Now We're Talking is gonna be the fattest section here. Let's see. What else we got here? We got just Nen. This literally just says Nen. That just says Nen. What the hell? Order Stamp. Okay, Order Stamp. Order Stamp, you know, it's cool, I guess. This is Scroll's first ability that's just going in solid, I can't lie. We got Pain Packer. Pain Packer is pretty dope. It's pretty dope, but you got to be able to take a punishment to use it effectively, you know what I'm saying? So if someone like Melody had this, I don't think that it would be super useful, but since most hunters are stronger than Melody and can take at least a decent beating, unless you're one of the Shadow Beasts, I honestly want to say that is it Nen Master level? I want to say no, because you have to take a bunch of pain. You have to take a bunch of pain. So now we're talking. But as far as power goes, it's pretty strong. We got Paper. Paper's on the same level as Scissors to me. Can't lie. His best ability is clearly Rock by like a wide margin. In fact, I see it down here. I'm just going to take this and put it up here. Yep. Nothing else needs to be said there. I'm not going to say anything else. We got Parallel Future by Seradnik from the Hunter x Hunter manga. I'm just putting this here for a second so I can scroll up. This is a toughie. And this is a toughie because to use it, you have to maintain Zetsu. So you have to be just completely wide open. You have to be able to use it quickly in order to refresh the 10-second timeline where you can see the future. And you have to react quickly. So not every person could use this well at all. But if you can, it's God tier. No question. And in his hands, it's going to be God tier. No question. Which is cool. We got Perfect Plan by oh my god, his name. Melioron. This is solid as far as Hunter x Hunter goes. It's solid. We got Phasing Bullets by Jing. Now we didn't get to see this do too much, but I feel like he could do more with this, to be quite honest. But excuse me, for what we did see, Now We're Talking seems like it's cool. I think that should be fine. We got Piano Massage by Biscuit. I didn't realize she had a second one. What is it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look this one up. We got Possession Arrow by Hulkenberg. Now this ability is one of the strongest abilities in Hunter x Hunter. But the problem is, it's gonna be a person at random that ends up in the person. He shoots a Nen arrow and basically him or one of his followers ends up in the person that he hits if he shoots it with perfect accuracy. So in the hands of somebody else that's not him, which again, I shouldn't really say that because the whole point of Nen abilities is that they're, based on the person that's creating them. So maybe I'm gonna stop using that as a barometer. But in his hands, yes, it's pretty strong, but I'm gonna say the drawback is too high for it to get up into Nen Master. It's gonna stay in Now We're Talking. Predator's Nen Master level ability. Basically, if what's his name, Ryzen or something like that. If he Rihan, there it is, it's right there. If he can figure out what your ability is without anybody giving any input, he could create something that could perfectly just get rid of it and nullify it, basically. So that is Nen Master level ability to me. We got Priest Staff by Sayu. Now I want to see, is that a separate ability from the Three Monkeys one, or is that the Three Monkeys one? Let me look real quick. I believe that it is. So he could basically use these three monkeys to take away your sight, your hearing, or your ability to speak, which is pretty cool. We haven't gotten to see it in action yet, so it's hard for me to put it high for real. I'm gonna put it in solid for now, and maybe eventually we'll get to see it. Projectile punches. This is trash. I can't lie. Prologue by Bonolanov, where he used this is where he turns into like the tribal guy. This is solid. I can't lie. We got Psychometry by Pakinoda. Maybe Psychometry is the one where she can see other people's memories, I believe. So this one's going to Now We're Talking. This one she could shoot her abilities into you, her memories into you. So I think that this one is kind of cooler in a way. We got Puppeteering by Pito. It's solid, bro. It's solid. We got Queen Shot by Zazan. Meh. Who really cares? We got Rage Blast by Meruem. Nen Master level ability right here. Super fire, super powerful. Useful if you need to use it, of course. So yeah. Pretty simple there. Remote Punch, Leorio. Now this is the lesser version of this one right here. But if he does get it going for real, it could go higher. But for what he uses it for, it might be God tier damn near. But as far as like fighting ability, it could be useful, but we haven't seen that Leorio in a fight in a hot minute. So I'm gonna leave it, and Now We're Talking and call it a day. We got Rental Pod, which is Leol's stealing ability, but he has to like do them a favor or something. It's okay. We got Rider's High, which is Sue Bones' ability is trash. Who the fuck wants to see her as a goddamn motorcycle? and she needs someone to ride her to use their Nen as well. We got Ripper Cyclotron, I thought it was called, but it's Cyclone by Finks. Finks, this ability is OP. This ability is super OP. Oop, my bad. This ability is super OP. This is going Nen Master for sure. Technically, it could be God tier because he could just keep swinging his freaking arm and making it stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So it has God tier freaking potential. But I don't think that the average person or anyone strong is gonna just allow Finks to sit there and freaking wind his arm up. So I'm gonna put it Nen Master level, which I may be proven wrong about that pretty soon in the manga, since they're about to go up against the Haley, him and Phaeton. We got satellite dragonflies, which is Flutter's ability. He can move the little dragonflies around, use them for reconnaissance mainly. It's solid. It's a solid ability. We got Scissor Hands by Benolt. This is super trash. Who cares? We got Scream by Nove. He took a guy's head off with this. This is pretty tough. Now we're talking for sure. We got Secret Noise by Bat. Meh. She put some work in with it, but we don't need that. Secret Window by Muse. Secret Window is pretty cool. Secret Window is pretty cool. He can basically see with this owl, and he doesn't have to be near it, I'm pretty sure. And he could keep it with somebody and basically always be keeping watch on them. So I'm gonna put it in Now We're Talking. And what's crazy is Benjamin has this ability. We saw him actually use it because Muse got his. I think Muse is the one that got killed by Camilla using this ability, the cat who had 9 lives. But oh, not that one. The cat that had 9 lives, or a million lives, lived a million lives, whatever. But let's see here. We got the Seed Urn. This doesn't count, bro. This don't count. We got Silent Worker by Kash. I'm not sure what this one is. Okay. We got Skill Hunter. Skill Hunter is an easy one. You already know where this is going. This is God tier. This is God tier right here. I'm not saying anything else. Nothing else needs to be said about that ability. Straight up. Smoky Jail. Smoky Jail is pretty cool. It could stop even Poof, and he was in the small forms. They couldn't even get through there, and he was doing that on a molecular level. Realistically, he still had to wait for Morel to think that he was still in the cocoon and to release Smoky Jail for him to even get out of there. So, what we got left? We got Spatial Teleportation by Luini. He could basically go in a door and teleport, but then he can't use the same way again. He got one shot by the Phantom Troop. It's going in solid. It can be useful, but not if you need to go back anywhere ever again. We got Spiritual Message by Poof. Low-key, Spiritual Message is God tier because he can use the scales to basically tell people's emotion and read their mind, basically. So I think that's super useful and super OP. We got Steel Chain by Kurapika. Now, as far as all of the stealing abilities that we have on here, it's definitely better than Leol's. Is it better than Benjamin Baton is a good question. I would say no. I would say no. I would even say that it can go in solid because he has to hold it. He has to hold it. And basically, I'm not sure if he can only use the Steel Chain when he's using Emperor's Time, but the longer he uses Emperor's Time, you know what I'm saying? He's taking away his lifespan. And because Queen Oito was using this, he was basically just stuck like that and couldn't do anything with it until she used the ability that he gave her. So I can't put it too high, which honestly I should be dropping Emperor's Time for that reason, but no, I'm not. It's one of the best abilities in Hunter x Hunter, bro. I don't give a hell. I don't give a hell. That's crazy. Anyway, Stealth Dolphin. Stealth Dolphin. You know, as far it's going in solid too. These two abilities, you know what I'm saying, they're pretty dope and they're useful, but you know, at the end of the day. We got Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon is fire. Sun and Moon is Crow's ability that he used against Hisoka, where he could basically turn people into bombs and then detonate them. Is it God tier? I would say no. But I think it could sneak into Nen Master up here. We got Surveillance Paper Dolls. This is super useful. It's useful. It's going in Now We're Talking. I like it a lot better than Kabuto's other ability. And you know, if you're working with a team, you're definitely gonna want him on your team using this ability. We got Tag by Chitu. It's trash. It's not good. We got Teleportation by Pirate. I'm not sure about this one. We got Texture Surprise by Hisoka. Now, he put himself back together with this, but I don't know if it's good enough to get into Nen Master or God tier, but he's definitely worked wonders with it so far in the show that we've seen, the manga that we've seen. The Touch by I don't know how to say his name. I'm not sure. I didn't realize this was an ability when I read this in the manga, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Thunderbolt by Killua. Ooh, I love using this move in any video game that Killua is in. It's just fun. It's a fun ability to see. Is it the most powerful? No, but it's very intriguing for sure. But again, this tier list is a mix of things. It's not just power. You know what I'm saying? Because again, not all Nen abilities are powerful or power-based abilities to begin with. It's power, but it's also usefulness, and it's also cool factor at the end of the day. That's what this list is really turned into. Okay, so we got a Tiger Bite by Castro. Castro sucks, and his abilities are not that great. So meh for that one. Ultrasound, Jing. See now. He basically, the way he took Leorio's blueprint and just upped the everything on it. I put him using the actual phasing bullets, and now we're talking. But this ultrasound shit is fire, bro. I don't know. Am I doing too much? Should this also be in Now We're Talking? Again, if you're just joining now, at the end I'm gonna put these in order. And also my battery may be done soon, so I might have to quick swap it up. But it is what it is. You're just gonna have to listen to me for like 5 seconds. We got White Gareno, which I'm gonna put him right next to his buddy. We got Palm with, what does it say? Wink Blue. This one, I'm not sure off top. These ones in this category, I'm gonna look up. Besides Nen and freaking Seed Urn, because what are these even doing here? I'm gonna look these ones up on the wiki. Which actually Palm is up right now. What does this do? When Palm looks at someone with just her right eye, she registers them in her crystal, and by looking with her left eye, she can see her target no matter where they are located. She can register up to 3 people. Actually, this ability is pretty dope. Now we're talking at the very least. I almost want to put it in Nen Master because this is super useful. You get to keep an eye on multiple people, like actually keep an eye on them. Whereas, I don't know, because Kabuto's ability is similar, you know what I'm saying? And she can do it with more people. So I think I can't really put it higher than this. Wish Granting by Nanaka. Now, let's be honest here. See, but the problem with this ability is, even though she is a Aura Synthesis should be God tier, it doesn't have combat capabilities, but it has infinite potential. All right, I'm gonna look it up on the wiki in a second and read the actual description of it, Lord League. But I appreciate your input. Now the gorillas can be nasty with how fast the swap can happen. You see now, good. Keep writing in the chat because you're getting me thinking a little bit. It's true, you're not wrong as far as that goes with the gorillas, but it's like, yeah, you can freaking swap with them quickly, but I don't know, bro. If you come up against somebody that's really, really good with none, I don't think it's gonna matter with that you're switching back and forth between 2 spots within a limited area. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not moving these up. Sorry, my friend Hugh in the chat. Okay, so we're at the end here. So now I'm gonna quick look these up. 1 second though, because I want to check my battery and see where we're at with that. We're straight. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't literally about to die. It's not. I still got like 3 bars on it. We good. All right, so now I'm gonna quick look these up. 11 black children. That sounds crazy to me myself. 11 black children. Actually, let me look up the person's name. What is this? Sacho Mono. Damn, that lost everybody with that one, I guess. My bad. Okay, I guess he's not here. Well, You know what I'm saying? We could just end this. Everybody was sick. They was like, "What? You're looking at the wiki for these ones?" That's crazy, bro. But no, I don't know. Whatever. These ones at the bottoms, I'm just gonna put them, charge them to the game. You let me know if any of these, what tier each of these ones on the bottom should be. We got 11 Black Children by Sachimono, Aura Arm, Sadaso, Big Wall by Grachon, Cross Game by Mizai Storm, Double Face by Crollo, Inamura, Grachon, Massage. See, now I feel like I know what this one does, but I'm not sure off top. Silent Worker by Kess, Teleportation by Pirate, and The Touch by Trufidi. I don't know his name. Some guy from the manga that choked out the 13th Prince. I forgot what her name is. But actually, let me at least, at the very least, put these in order. Also, hello, this is supposed to be up here. Now, honestly, but the problem with this, I never finished what I was saying. The problem with this is the fact that there is a huge drawback to this. So I feel like I can't, but it's a God tier ability, and it's not affecting her really. It's affecting whoever's wishing. So I'm just leaving it up there. Oh, this is tough, bro. Okay. What is the best ability out of all of these ones up here? So I'm gonna start with Nanaka's up here because it's just the most OP. Basho's is the next most OP. This is pretty OP. But I don't know. Guanyan. Guanyan. Adult Gon is soloing everybody, but again, this isn't really all about power here. Bungee Gum. Let's be honest. Properties of rubber and gum. How are you topping that? How are you topping that? But let's be serious. I'm sorry. Contagion. Parallel Future is gotta be up here. Emperor Time. It gives you 100% affinity in everything. So it's gotta be up here. See, these ones that I just really love can come down a bit. Godspeed can stay up though. But this one's got to come down. This might have to go down to Nen Master, to be honest. Skill Hunter. This is tough, bro. This is tough. Skill Hunter. Contagion, you get a whole army under your wing of 20 people. It's not army, but 22 people under your wing with this. It's tough. Godspeed. Spiritual Message. You can read people's minds, bro. I'm going to put this here. Dragon Dive. Orbs. Okay, we got Cat That Lived a Million Lives, Benjamin Baton. What can go above this? Let's see here. I'm gonna put this higher. Lovely Ghostwriter, that can tell the future. God's Accomplice, I'm gonna put a bit higher because you could literally get rid of your existence. Biohazard is too high. This is going down to Now We're Talking. Exorcism, Exorcism. Indoor Fish, I'm gonna move up higher. Darts is gonna come lower for sure. Smoky Jail is pretty good. Ripper Cyclone, whatever, is pretty good. Dragon Head is pretty good. Judgment Chain should be higher for sure. I'll put Judgment Chain about. I'm gonna put Judgment Chain about there. Pakinoto, these could come down a little bit. These could come down a little bit. This could go up a little bit. This could go up a little bit. This got to go all the way up, to be honest. This is Rage Blast by Meruem. That big ass blast that he did to just like blow up that mountain. Okay, I think Sun and Moon should probably be a little bit higher. Definitely above Little Flower. I think I like this. I think this is fine, right? Nah, we gotta move Predator up for sure. Rock, I might be a little biased with Rock. I can't lie. Rock should probably be. It's OP though. He be one-shotting people with this sometimes. I'm gonna put Rock here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Cat. Beelzebub. Beelzebub might be too high. Okay. I think this is pretty good. Convert Hands. Is Convert Hands better than Judgment Chain? Because you lie to Kurapika, he one-shots you. You lie to Kurapika and he one-shots you. But you could turn yourself into somebody else or turn somebody else into you. I feel like this is useful in a very specific situation. So I think Indoor Fish is better than that even. I think this needs to come down some. I love you, Crollo, but is Convert Hands better than Sun and Moon? I feel like no, right? Sun and Moon is better. Okay. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. Now let's go down to now we're talking. This is the hardest one I feel like because all of these are just very good. What's the best ability right here? I think that Holy Chain has to come up because he healed a whole broken arm just like immediately. Fun Cloth should go up as well, for sure. You see, Blinky one shot can one shot somebody, but I feel like if you're strong, like it's not one shotting you. Crazy Slots, I'm gonna be biased and I'm gonna move Crazy Slots up more, even though it has a huge risk factor. Let's see here, Countdown. Countdown's okay. Doppelganger's okay. Enchanting Music should be up here. It's pretty OP. It got everybody's attention. Dowsing Chain, I like where that's at. I don't like this one, it just needs to go down. Okay, Hide and Seek. Hypnotic Spell should go up. Lightning Palm, I think it's good where it's at. Magical Spa Service should definitely go up. Maybe above Dowsing Chain even. Let's see here. I think these are okay. This can go up. This can go up. I'm gonna put Hypnotic Spell or Nen Threads. I want to. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Pain Packer. See, the problem is you gotta get hurt to use this though. You gotta be hurt to really get the best benefit out of this. If you're just joining now, I'm putting these in order, and it's hard. It's so hard. Fuck. Where am I putting Pain Packer? Pain Packer could go up. Please let me know your opinions in the chat because it's hard for me to know. Not gonna lie, I feel like Jajonkin should be lower. In my opinion, Texture Surprise is nothing without Bungee Gum, so I would put it lower, but if it's in the context of the character, it's Nen Master to me. So I went back and forth with that earlier because I feel like it should be in the context of the character just because these are Nen abilities. They're basically a representation of the person that's using them. So shout out to you, Sarah. I appreciate your opinion. Pain Packer. Fuck, Pain Packer. The problem is, Pain Packer, you gotta get hurt. All right, you're not going higher than that, my friend. Let's see what else we got here. I know, and who said that? This is also Sarah. Jajonkin going lower is, I know, this is my bias here. Like, I just love going. You're right, though. Realistically speaking, as just a Nen ability, even in the context of Gone, Scissors and Paper should go down. I'm not dropping Rock because this is a one-shotter. This is a one-hitter quitter. You know what I mean? So this is staying where it's at. This is staying where it's at. What else we got here? This arrow is not that so crazy, really. Let's drop this arrow down. I like Biohazard better than this. This is useful. I understand what you're saying about Texture Surprise, but I think that it's useful by itself. Can you elaborate on why you feel this isn't good without Bungee Gum? Because I'm not sure off top. But I think it's good how it is. You know what I'm saying? Surveillance Paper, again. Surveillance Paper is basically this Wink Blue ability that Palm has, but it's more people. We got Remote Punch here. What are you saying? Because if I'm wrong, it needs Bungee Gum to stick to stuff. You might be right, to be honest. If you're correct, then I'm putting it probably in meh or solid. But me just being biased to Hisoka a little bit, I'm gonna leave it. And now we're talking, but I'm just gonna put it at the bottom. Ultrasound is useful. Is very useful. Is Nove's best scene him taking that guy's head off and then immediately losing his mind right after? Oh man. And then immediately losing his mind right after. He took his head clean off, smooth off with this. I low key, but is he gonna do that to everybody? No, he's not. But it's cool, man. I like this one. It's cool. Secret Window. Secret Window. It's in a similar vein as these two. But I don't think it's as good as these two, to be honest. Thunderbolts, you know, these ones that are just like, you know, ability, wave, power. I'm saying that, but I got mad at these up here actually now I think about it. I don't know. These ones aren't as cool or as strong as Razor's Ball, Dragon Head, Rage Blast, even Rock. Let's be honest. I don't know. Thunderbolt isn't on the same level as Rock. It's not. I can't lie. All right, let me look at the rest of these. Possession Arrow. This is a tough one to place. This is tough to place because, again, the drawback is crazy. Oh. Again, the drawback is crazy because you or one of these random people is going to end up in this person. Pause. So it's hard for me to put it super high. And you can't miss because if you miss, you just shooting somebody into the ether and they just gone. Let's see here. Lightning Palm isn't as good as Thunderbolt, so it has to come lower. Yeah. Okay. I think that I'm okay with where this is at. Because I know some people are looking at this like, why is Melody so high up here? The reason Melody is so high is because her ability stopped everything that was everybody in the track. All these strong people on this ship, they all had to, they all went to heaven for a second just listening to her, and she wasn't even in the same place. She was on the loudspeaker. Or was she in the same place? Actually, no, she was performing. But yeah, it has to be that high. Okay, darts. Again, these darts are OP. And then getting down to now we're talking. Holy Chain, he heals himself. Razor's Ball. Aura Synthesis. Aura Synthesis, I agree that this should go higher for sure. Again, this was one of the first ones that I placed in here. I think it was the second ability that I placed in here. So I really was just kind of trying to get a feel for where I wanted things to go. So this is a tough one. He didn't do so much with it. But again, what my man said in the comments, it does have really high potential. This is tough. This is a real tough one. There's too many good freaking abilities in Hunter x Hunter. They just are. I'm gonna put it there, and I'm not gonna feel good about it. But fuck it, we ball. Okay. Everything here, I think I feel okay with. Doppelganger. Am I overrating Doppelganger a bit here? I feel like it could be super useful, but you just kind of leaving your body hanging, right? Yeah. So I kind of gotta drop this a little bit. I'm gonna drop it to about there. Let's see what else we got here. Remote Punch. I think that this, if we're going with the potential angle, I think Remote Punch has a lot of potential to it, which we kind of see come to fruition when Jing uses it. So yeah, it's the same ability at the end of the day. So let's see. Anything else? I think I'm okay with this section now. Let's move down to Solid. Solid, I got Steel Chain here. I got Stealth Dolphin. Order Stamp. Order Stamp, Scissors, Paper. These are such different abilities, which is what's also making this really hard. Because Instant Lover, one-shotting people, Bo Hancock type beat right here. Not one-shotting, but now you got like someone that's just gonna do your bidding, which, you know, can't be mad at that. 14 Devils, I think this is a little bit better than I'm giving it credit for. The Dragonflies, it's like, okay, you get some surveillance from it, but some of these other ones, Palms, Black Widow, it's okay. Now, you see, this is exactly how I felt about these abilities. That's why they ended up in Solid. Prologue by Bonella Nov, I might put that up here. Sayu's ability to see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. What did I just do with it? Okay, I'll come back to that. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it's too high. I think that It is. It's okay, but it's nothing. It's nothing too crazy. Well, we haven't gotten to see it yet. So that's why it's hard for me to place this one, especially. Kabuto's ability with the dance, the little pieces of paper, it's okay. All the stuff is just okay. Dog manipulation, like I don't even really care to put this everything below here in order. I can't lie to you, but I'm gonna try real quick. Needle People could go higher because Illumi just makes it OP. He just does. And it's better than Black Voice in my opinion. Okay, let's see here. Hotel Rafflesia. That's the hardest one for me to say. I can't hold you. Perfect Plan can go higher as well. Perfect Plan could go up there. But, I mean, yeah. It's just not God's accomplice, obviously. And you know what? I think I'm okay with I'm okay with how this is. Dog manipulation, obviously dogs aren't super powerful in the world of Nen, but they are super loyal and they are good at smelling. No Melody is so goated. You're so right. The stuff on the Black Widow is crazy. I agree. Sarah, you're my number one fan right now. Let's keep it going. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, Shoot does his thing in the Chimera Antarc, but this ability is not, it's nothing too crazy. Killua was still managed to whoop him with missing an eyeball and all this. The Puppeteer, you know, nothing too crazy. What's her name? Neferpitou was just kind of being a dick with him, with using freaking Kite's body. It's nothing too crazy, I can't lie. Let's see here, Luini. Luini's ability could be pretty good. His ability could be pretty good, so I'll put it up here. Is it better than Bloodman, Bloody Mary? I don't know. Rental Pod. It is the worst of all the stealing abilities, so it's gonna stay right there. Let me look at this one more time. Steel Chain, Soul Dolphin. Order Stamp, okay. Okay. Perfect Plan, should this go higher? I think it's okay with that. But Prologue. Okay, I think that's cool. Now this section, the meh section, Exorcism probably should go at the top, to be honest, because it is exorcism at the end of the day. It's pretty rare. Not too many people can do it. And she gets pregnant, but whatever. It just seems less or convenient, I guess, in a way than Abigani's version. Blolster, he's just shooting. So is Franklin. It's going down. I'm gonna put Black Garenu and White Garenu up here just for the love of what my guy said in the comments. Double, like, he makes two of them, I get it. Bill's ability is kind of cool, so I'm gonna move it up a little bit. I don't know if it should be that high, but the three hands, like, I don't like the three hands at all. I don't like the three hands at all, bro. Like, I can't lie to you. Gallery Fake can be very useful, even though I'm not a super fan of it. As just an ability, it can be super useful. So I'm gonna put it up here. Again, with Hakawari, Knuckles' ability, if he's going up against someone stronger than him, it's damn near useless. So you can. What's not going to be useless is a second person to you. What's not going to be useless is an extra hand. But Hakawari can be useful if he's going up against the right person, but it can also be completely irrelevant. Missile Man, you know, Woven's ability is not that cool. And is it super powerful? Not really. It just kind of is, you know what I'm saying? Queen Shot, I think it could go like right here, but that's about it. Secret Noise, Tiger Bite Fist, Castro. It's like none of these are blowing me away, obviously, because they're in the meh tier. But and then the trash. Like, do I need to order the trash, really? Do I need to order the trash? I think I'm not giving Biscuit enough credit putting her in trash, to be honest. She should be at least being solid for this one. Battle Top, but all of these ones, like, golly. What is the best of the trash here? What is the best of the trash? Is it? I'm gonna put Komugi as the best of the trash. No, she's not fighting anybody, but she's elite at what she does. You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna be useful for anything besides her playing Gongi? No. But when she is playing Gongi, yeah, you getting that ass whooped. Alright? Needle, body hairs, like, I don't know, bro. I guess against somebody that isn't good at Nen at all, it could be useful. Love shower. If I had a tier lower than trash, that's where this would go. So it's going at the end. Tag, Chitu just made an ability that's not good for him. And so is this one. So yeah, I don't know. I guess tag could be good if you're not smart, but he just had a bad matchup, I guess. But yeah, most of these I don't care. I can't lie. Projectile punches, they could be solid, I guess. Not even solid, trash, but solid for trash. Little eyes, this could be good if you find a bug, but if you don't find a bug, cocoon poof shouldn't be ranked, to be honest. Love shower, scissor hands. Scissor hands is about as trash as this. So these are trash too. Like, oh my goodness. Like burrowing, at least you could dig a hole. At least you could dig a hole. Dive bomb, it's not good. Joystick is pretty good. Not pretty good, but for trash, it's pretty good. Leech's ability will probably be good against someone that's not a Vogan. This gotta drop. It's hard to put what's the most trash, really. But Subon's ability is pretty close. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's go over this one more time. We got the God tier list, the God tier of the tier list. We got Wish Granting by Nanika, Great Haiku by Abasha, 100 Type Guanyin by Netero. We got Emperor Time, Kurapika, Adult Gone, Parallel Future, Skill Hunter, Contagion, Godspeed, Spiritual Message, Bungee Gum, Dragon Dive, and Explosive Orbs. Should this go down to Nen Master? I don't know. I think it should, probably, right? I don't even know if it's at the top of Nen Master, to be honest. Fuck. I'm gonna put this here. Alright. Dragon Dive is 10. We got The Cat That Lived a Million Lives, we got Benjamin Baton, Rage Blast, Aura Synthesis. Honestly, I think everything here is pretty cool. If you want to pause the video and look at where everything is, I'm tired of saying all of these things. So, have a beautiful day. Thank you for sticking with me if you're watching. And check out some of my other stuff. I'm going to have more streams coming in a couple days, throughout the week, whatever. And I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, you know, keep being you. Appreciate you.